Well, here we are at the lookout at Lake Mondara. We just got the car back. Ended up being a thermostat, so we should be good to go, which we'll do tomorrow morning, knowing me at some stupid, ridiculous time. Did I already say anything there?
Yeah, Lake Mondara. You already said that.
It's pretty special, so we'll show you around and go from there. So this is the lookout area from up the top. This is down to where the wall overflows. It's pretty stunning. Pretty stunning little spot. Anyway, walk over here and I'll show you the lake. So there's the wall. And that's the lake. It's a pretty stunning little spot, really. So, yeah. This is my darling wife's idea. Walk down all these steps.
Hi.
To go and walk over the wall at where?
Lake Mondara.
Can you turn around? Where are we going?
Lake Mondara.
Okay.
Well, that's where we are.
Oh yeah. Because I'm really good with names if you can't tell. So anyway, it looks pretty cool. My darling wife made me walk all the way down here. This is the wall. Say hi.
Hi.
Well, we're here in
Camberwell, we finally made it.
yeah. So
The truck's all fixed. We got the thermostat put in yesterday. That's all going great. We think we left by like 6:30 this morning on the road.
I'm sure there's heaps to do and all that, and Mount Isa and everything. And I know there is heaps to do, but I think we were just going a bit stir crazy after 5 or 6 nights. So it was time to leave and get back on the road and go from there. So it's 12 k's to the NT border, and the next video will be from the territory.
Somewhere.
Perfect. Catches.
See ya.
Barclay Station, and we're going to go and talk to Trish now.
Hi, we're here at the Barclay Homestead.
That one.
We're about 200 kilometres from the Stewart Highway. Then we turn off. We're at the home of the big goannas.
Are they cool?
They are pretty good. The big fighting goannas.
Big goannas.
They had a lot of damage here a few years ago, but they've rebuilt it and it looks absolutely wonderful. It's not something you would find in the outback anyway. So anyway, we will continue on and we will see you when we stop again.
this morning. That's right. We just spent a night at.
It's just a rest camp.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Roadside
like
camp.
some wetland.
But it's all dried up.
Yeah, well, you'll see it on the little travelling map, man.
Yeah. We just helped out a lovely couple who were broken down, gave them a way to communicate with family and tow trucks and all that kind of stuff.
So we're going, hopefully, to Daily Waters today. Ew, it'll be sick fun, can't wait. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Alrighty, we'll see you later.
Catches, bye. Designed for me to fly, because if you come around here and you have a look at the back seats, oh yeah, prepped and ready to go. I think there was a special on KFC. There's no chickens, they're all gone. It's pretty cool.
Sea venom, jet engine. Maximus.
It's pretty cool. Also the stuffed wedgie. Guess so. Dennis the fire truck. Oh, Scheißen. Show you. That's cool. Old one, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely recommend the $6 just to come and have a sticky beak, because even though it only takes you 10 minutes, it's just so much stuff to look at. What do you reckon, Trish?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Everywhere you look, you see something new.
Absolutely.
You can spend an hour in here and still find stuff that's new. Crocodile head. different types of barbed wire.
Morning.
Just had a great night at Daily Waters. Definitely interesting, and everywhere you look there's something different. So
There's so much to see, so much to look at.
yeah.
Had a great feed last night. We had the barra and beef.
Well, beef and barra.
Beef and barra. Awesome salad bar. Help yourself. Just a wonderful feed. Live music. It was a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah, good spot.
Yeah.
So if you get the chance, come. And now we're just gonna drive out. So,
Today we're heading
where are we going?
we're heading to Catherine.
That's right.
So we've got some things booked in Catherine for the night. On our way we're going to stop at Larimer.
Nice shirt.
If no one knows anything about Larimer,
Watch it on Netflix.
It's famous for a guy and his dog that disappeared and still hasn't been found. Hopefully, if we've got enough time, we'll drop in at Mataranka and go for a quick swim.
Yeah.
But that's the plan on the way back as well. Alrighty, we'll catch you when we stop.
But watch the Netflix series Last Stop Larimer. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely.
Right, see ya.
See ya.
So we're in Mataranka and we're looking for what?
Bitter Springs.
Yeah, that one.
So we can go swimming in the thermal pools.
Yeah. Swimming.
You guys are back home freezing and it's going to be 32 degrees up here today.
Yeah.
Not covered in or anything.
Fucked in. Bye. Well, we're at Bitter Springs. We're going to go down for a swim. Can't get a car park down there, so we're just at the start of it. You can take your van down, you can van park you down there and everything, but there's just no room, so we're going to be here. And yeah, you'll either get footage of while we're in the springs or not, because we're using our cheap little King's cameras, and if they get drowned, they get drowned. So have a good one.
Hi guys.
We're at Catherine Gorge. We lashed out and got the
Dinner, 3.5 hour dinner river cruise. Excited.
So yeah, should be awesome. And if everything goes according to plan and we don't sink.
Or get eaten by crocodiles.
Or that one. You'll see some videos. Toodles.
Bye.
Needless to say, I'm quite impressed. I do like the fact that they've made it very friendly for people that have some seasons on them, because we don't call it old anymore, we call it seasoned. Because I'm getting that way myself. But yeah, quite a nice little walk. Hi!
Morning.
We've left Catherine. We drove how many k's?
Not very far. Probably about 50, not even that, up to Edith Falls.
Yeah, so we're going to go and check that out and get back on the road after we do that. So, going to Lynchfield Safari Park today, so we'll pull up there and then we'll go and have a look at Lynchfield tomorrow. So,
Yeah, we got a couple of nights in Lynchfield Safari Park, so
yeah,
we'll check that out and yeah.
Designated swimming area closed. I'm going to say that could be because of snapping handbags. Anyway. Are we, Trish?
Lynchfield National Park. We're at the Termite Mountains.
Ooh. And what's that one?
That's the Cathedral Termite Mountains.
Ah. So yeah. So it's quite large.
Which is 5 meters in length. In height, sorry.
Quite large. We're checking out Termite Mountains. Ooh, snazzy. The magnetic Termite Mountains. This one's pretty cool. So we've just made our way to the magnetic termite mountains. And there's, wow, there's a lot more than I thought there was going to be. Look at them all the way down there.
Heaps.
Look at them, heaps down there. Oh wow. And heaps up there. It's pretty cool. So we did a bit of stuff in Lynchfield yesterday. If you ask me, I would highly recommend Lynchfield National Park to anyone. It is a magic spot. Morning.
Morning.
Now, I know you're thinking it's probably like 5 a.m. in the morning, but believe it or not, it's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock and it's 22 degrees.
Yeah. So we're in Lynchfield. Where are we going to? What are we doing?
We're checking out Lynchfield today.
Yeah, we're going to go and swim in
Go do some
water
swims,
holes
check out some falls.
hopefully not get eaten by a croc.
That would be a bonus.
Well, you know. And go from there. Anyway, peace, catches.
Gotcha.
Morning. Well, we're about to start my arch enemy, a walk. We are at the Falls Walk on Green Ant Creek. So we're gonna 2.7 k's round trip. For anyone that knows me, my genuine arch enemy is walking. But, you know, should be able to have a swim at the end. Or the middle. Depends which way you look at it. What a spot. An absolute stunning spot. Then, if you come around here, we were just swimming in there. It's magic. Absolute magic. If you get a chance, you need to come here. And then, yeah, there. There's a big waterfall. All I'll say is get up early. We got down to the caravan park about 7:15, 7:30 and got here by 8 easy. Not even a big walk, probably even earlier than that.
9:15, and we've been in here for about 45 minutes by ourselves.
Yeah, so get up early, come up here. It is absolute magic.
And it's not cold.
No, warmer than the pool at
The resort.
the resort.
Yeah.
Just do yourself a favour and get up here and be here by yourself.
before the crowds,
magic.
before the heat.
Yeah. And it's not that cold to get in at all.
No,
And that's coming from me, and I'm a sook.
Bit of a walk to get up here, climbing up some hills, but it's worth it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
You'll love it. We're at the top of Ant Creek at these falls. I don't remember what they're called. Surprise, you sound like you're surprised.
Can't pronounce it actually.
Look how pretty it is. I'll just shovel over here a bit. So just up there is where the pool is that we were swimming in. All the way down. All the way down. And then, ta-da! Yeah, that was magic. I'll mention this, and I hate that. I'm not a fan of walking, but that was worth a walk. Never hear me say that again, unless things are just as stunning. But that was worth the walk. Hi, me again. So we're at Florence Falls now, as you can see. Florence Falls. What's the one thing I hate more than a walk? Stairs. Look, 135 stairs. Things you do. Explain to everyone what I'm about to show them, Trish.
Okay. Well, the whole walk back from up at the top of Ant Creek, where we went for a swim at the falls, I got a rock in my shoe. Said rock is now called Nathan, because he was a pain in my butt.
Wow. Feel the love. Florence Falls. Okay. Pretty. Well, we'll go down there and go for a swim and see if the crocs want to eat us.
There are 135 man-made stairs.
Metal ones.
Metal ones. But then there's probably 20 odd man-made rock steps.
Like these ones.
Like these ones. So all in all there's close to about 200 steps.
So they lied to us.
Continue on.
Is there a crocodile lollipop down there?
Yeah, there.
So, a crocodile lollipop. So, see down there's a red buoy, and we learned it when we were doing our dinner cruise on the Catherine. Was they just have little foam buoys connected to a rope that are painted red, and the crocodiles will chew on them, and then that's how they know if there's crocs around. Louis Rocco, nice spot. Getting a bit on today, so we'll call it, and we'll yeah, goes all the way up there. Definitely worth a stop. Okay, read them out.
Okay, so we got the magnetic termite mounds. Then we come down to the Florence Falls, number 2. There.
Number 2.
Number 3 is the Bully Rock Holes.
Yep.
4 is the Tabletop Swamp.
Yep.
5 is the Tolma Falls, so that's where we are now. 6 is Green Ant Creek. 7 is the falls above Green Ant Creek, I can't pronounce.
Really pretty spot, have to go there.
8 is the Lost City, which is closed at the moment. 9 is the Blythe Homestead Ruins. 10 is another falls at Sandy Creek. 11 is the Wengi Falls. 12 is the Cascades. 13 is Walker Creek. And 14 is the Bamboo Creek Tin Mine. And that scale is...
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So the scale is what, Trish?
25,000 to 1.
And if you have a look there, that's
The size of the park.
that's the park, but that there is the picture that we just showed you all. So that's that.
All the tourist attractions.
We're at Tolma Falls, and I've just seen the sign here. Viewing deck, 120 metres, which is good for me because I'm fat and I don't like to walk, but open for viewing. If it wasn't, where was the point of a viewing deck? What do you think of that?
That was really pretty actually. You can't swim here. I don't think there's any access down to the swimming hole.
No, it's a magic spot. Super big waterfall, really pretty.
Yeah, really deep chasms as well. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, don't come here if you don't like heights. It is terrifying.
Yeah, if you don't like heights and walking out on lookouts that are suspended by metal. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's pretty.
Where are we?
We're at the Lost City.
No way, we made it.
We didn't think we were going to make it.
Yeah.
But we're here. Bit of a rough ride coming in. But
We're here.
we're here. Time to explore.
Hello. Cool. Boys and girls, what it is.
formations of the lost city were once part of a continuous sandstone layer that capped the present-day tabletop range. Over time, this cap has been broken down or weathered, and much of it washed away. While most of this sandstone has ended up as sediment in the seas, the rock of the lost city has proven more resistant to the forces of weathering and erosion. Natural weaknesses in sandstone tend to occur in planes at right angles to each other. Cracks from along lines of weaknesses and moving water makes the cracks wider and deeper. Weathering of sandstones in this way can result in areas of block-like shapes. Blocks of more resistant rock can eventually become towers.
Cool. Morning, beautiful morning at Lynchfield Safari Park. Our last morning we leave today. We're going to Dundee Beach. I think it's Dundee Beach Bush Retreat or something. So that should be nice. Quiet little spot from what they say on the ads. We're going to have a look there, but yeah, Lynchfield's pretty cool. That's coming from someone that doesn't like walking, so if you liked walking, it'd probably be a lot more, but it's a lot even if you don't like walking. Say morning, Trish. Morning. Cute. Where are we?
Berry Springs Nature Park.
Yeah, so we're going to go and have a swim.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
More swimming. Doodles. Hi.
Hi.
We made it to Dundee. I'm not sure where we are.
We're at Dundee Bush Camp, and we have an ensuite site, power, water, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Magic spot.
The spot we have can fit like 3 caravans in it. It's so huge.
Yeah. $70 a night, but when I give you a look around of what we got for it, it's bloody magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we'll have some lunch and then I'll put the drone up around here and just see what's around, and then we'll go into Dundee and have a sticky beak at that.
Yeah.
But it is rather warm.
Oh, it's really warm today.
Yeah.
It was at like 30 odd degrees at 11:30 this morning, so
Yeah, it's probably about 35.
Yeah,
Anyway.
if not a bit more.
Is what it is.
Yep.
Gotcha. Would you like to tell the people where we are?
We seem to be in the main part of Dundee Beach. We have a pub, the jetty, lots of people out fishing.
Pretty magical looking spot.
Really nice.
We'll just turn around here.
Ooh, that was a hole.
Yeah, magic.